based on a true story that took place here in Chicago a couple summers ago about an abduction, and the person that was involved escaped the incident. This is a perfect story to tell in real time in one continuous take because I really wanted to show a girl and her struggle through desperation and how she is able to either escape and overcome the odds or not, depending on how you look at it. Well, Alexa's my favorite actress ever, forever. She's amazing. She's completely underrated, and I think this is her best performance ever, and she's fantastic.
I play Ashley, the kidnapped victim. She's just kind of a regular, typical young girl who's thrown into a really difficult situation and has to try and basically find out ways to outsmart kidnappers or to figure out how to get out of this situation. From the opening scene, you see her kind of struggling, talking with a guy that apparently used to be her boyfriend. So, she still obviously is in love with him, so she's trying to get him back. And in the middle of trying to get him back, they're kind of put in this bad situation with the kidnapping.
Austin, I just recently met him on this project, offered him a role, and he came out and he's been fantastic, and he's really inhabited the character, and I mean, he's amazing.
Jay is someone who is just the epitome of being in a really bad bind. Essentially, he's just really in a hurry to find some money and save his own neck, and he'll do just about anything to do it. It just sort of explores just what you will do to stay alive. It's sort of a story of survival for Jay. Carlo Garcia, he was amazing to work with. He plays Johnny, who is sort of my cohort in all this. He was just really fantastic to work with, great actor.
Johnny is one of the other kidnappers along with Jay. He's one of Jay's really good friends. I mean, Johnny's the type of guy who'd hold your hair back while you're throwing up in a toilet, or he'd really go to bat for you. He's loyal, he's solid as a rock.
With one continuous take, there's no excuse for the audience to sort of break from the story. When you're cutting from different things here and there, you're really reminded that it's a movie. I mean, this is really a documentary that just happens to be reenacted.
I think that's why I really like the idea of shooting it in one take, is because anything happens, you just keep going. I mean, unless it's super dangerous, you just got to keep, like, if you mess up a line, or if we accidentally made a wrong turn, or anything, you just keep it going, and it's just so real, and you really feel this kind of like flow of, oh my gosh, these people are really kidnapping her, and I think as an audience member, you're just drawn in so much, and you feel so a part of it.
One of the nice things about doing it in one take is you're kind of there the whole time, so you kind of just really have to stay with it. You're literally running around, crying, beating people up, and you just got to stay with it the whole time. So it was eventful, and at the same time, there's so much technical stuff to remember because you're in a Jeep, then you're out of a Jeep, then you're running around the streets of Chicago.
At the same time, we're dealing with real traffic, and just being able to be present in the moment, be in character, drive a car, and react, respond, and all of that. It's definitely challenging, especially in one take. You don't want to screw anything up.
It was tough for the first few days to have Austin and Alexa sort of figure out the timing, if there's going to be a red light, if there's a garbage truck in front of them, what they do to be able to create, the same tension, unscripted. Dan Lampkin, our first assistant director, is fantastic, and he makes it happen. I don't even know, to tell you the truth. I just tell him what I want, and he does it.
What we do is we're pre-staging people throughout the route. So whether that be production assistants or cast members in background or sound and art department crew, everybody has a first position that they go to. Then once the movie goes live, I ride in a lead squad car with the sergeant. We're leading the route. And there are walkie calls that I'm making throughout the route, making sure things are going smoothly, letting advanced positions know where we are in the route.
I've never played a role that has been kidnapped or hurt in this kind of way, and this character takes a couple really good beatings, but she does it well. It's done in one take, so you have that aspect, and then I think it's definitely moving up from like the kid roles that people usually, I guess, see me play. So it's different, and hopefully it opens up maybe a new genre of film for me.
Especially in terms of the roles I've played in the past and things like that. This was a totally new door for me to go through. It was really a stretch to go from sort of a innocent, wholesome character to just really in the middle of chaos and really ready to do anything to anyone to survive.
Hey, I worked hard to save my kids, and
I just like to see people respond to the film and really, I guess, grasp the gravity of the situation and how people are forced to do desperate things, and for whatever reason, you know, these things happen and people are forced into situations that they don't want to be in.
Roll camera. Marker. Action!
We are officially